Well, good morning, everyone. I got to say this. Wow, I'm so glad it's Friday. I know that many of you have the same attitude as me. I love Fridays. Things get to settle in a little bit more. I'm looking forward to a great weekend, and I hope you are as well. And I hope this particular psalm helps you because we're going to follow this psalm of David when he's in a difficult circumstance, and it's going to give us some keys to how we prepare for the Lord to deliver us from those circumstances. And it isn't that just every time we call out to the Lord, He has to do what we tell Him to do. God is ready to work for those who are already in right relationship with Him. The others, He brings you to that place where your relationship is right with Him, and then He delivers. And so, listen to what He says. This is Psalm 18. I'm going to read like verses 1 through 5 or 1 through 6. Then I'm going to jump over to basically the solution. And so here we go. Verse number 1. It says, "I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies." And he's already given us the clue that he has a daily relationship with the Lord. He's always in constant communication with God. He trusts the Lord with his life, and he lives his life to please the Lord already. This is already in place. Then verse number 4 comes in. "The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears." And so obviously David is on the run from someone. It's believed that it was Saul early on in his life. This is when he was a young man, and he already had a right relationship with God. He already walked with God, and when he was alone and really just surrounded by struggle and sometimes death, and it was just a really bad time for him, he was walking with the Lord. And because he was walking with the Lord, he got to see God constantly deliver him out of what seemed like impossible situations. And so if we drop in at verse number 16, just for the sake of time, listen to what he says here in verse number 16 in Psalm 18. He says, "He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemies and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me," here it is, "according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me." That means, has he given me in return? Verse number 21, "For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my God." And then he goes on. But the point is that David was already walking with God, and he was living a life that was pleasing in God's sight. Of course, not perfectly. No one can perfectly do this. But David truly worshiped the Lord. He prioritized the Lord. He allowed the Lord to use him in any way that the Lord saw fit. And what he gets in return for that is that God rewards according to our love for him, according to the way we walk with him. And so if we don't plant any seed, we don't get any corn. The same principle. If we don't plant any spiritual seed with the Lord, we don't have any fruit that comes in the time of need. And so God is just basically giving us a reminder here through David that when we walk with the Lord, it's not that we're suddenly turning to him out of nowhere. When we walk with him, we're already in communication. He sees it coming. He's preparing us for it. And then he draws us in closer to him. And we get to see him do mighty things on our behalf. And so I want to encourage you, if you're struggling to walk with the Lord today, make a decision, make a firm decision to prioritize him, so that when things do go crazy, like they are right now, you will already be ready. Those that are going to come out the other side stronger in their faith, stronger in their walk with the Lord, and actually prioritizing God are the ones that already were. The ones that aren't going to come out that way are the ones that were pretending. And so I want to encourage you today. Don't pretend to love the Lord and then call out to him when you have needs. Truly love the Lord. Prioritize the Lord. Make him the centerpiece of everything that you do. And then when calamity comes, he will deliver you out of the abundance of his grace to you because you're one of his own. Do the evaluation. Figure out where you stand. Call out to the Lord. Make it right today. I hope this helps you have a great day.